Okay, I'm testing a database that we could include on the site for members. Just an idea right now, passing it around for thoughts. This is something that we could add onto our website. Uh, if you sign on to the website, you'd get into this area here, which is known as the administrative uh, dashboard area. Scrolling down in the admin dashboard, you'll come across something which I've added. You'll notice this site here is El Mundo Chico. It's my own personal site. I use this site a lot for testing before I get on the website. So this isn't actually on our website. It's on a test website. I get down to the participants database. To start this thing off, uh, there is no list of participants. If I click on list of participants, I haven't added anything yet. There's nothing here. Uh, if I can add participants here one at a time, first things we do is set up a database, the fields in the database. I've done this already. Um, uh, Suggesting these fields, we can always add others, change it, whatever. It's not a hard thing to do. What I've got here basically is first name, as you can see. Collapse these fields one at a time. That's first name. I got last name, and each one of these fields will have it's a text line, for example. This is a required field, so you can make the fields required. I can import this from a CSV file, and I'll show you how that's done in a second. So again, last name, current membership, whether or not they're current or pending. You may or may not want to use a field like that. Um, Next thing I've got is membership type. That's family or individual membership. I should probably make that a required field, I guess. That's required field now. Uh, so that's family membership. Uh, the family member, if there's a family membership, there's a family member name. It's not required because uh, some people have individual memberships. They don't have any name here, so that's not required. Phone number, uh, it's a required field. It's just a text line. Your primary contact. I'm not asking for home phone and mobile phone. It's just phone number. Uh, Email, same thing. Just one email, participant email here. And that's what I've got. So I'm going to update the field since I did make that one change uh, up above. So we've updated the fields. Those are the fields we're going to have. Now let's populate that database. The way to populate the database is easy enough. I can go down here. It says import from a CSV file. CSV file is a comma separated values file. It's created from Excel. I've done that already. I created a bogus list of names with bogus emails and bogus telephone numbers. So there's nothing here on view in the public. And you can see that the field, it tells you here that the spreadsheet needs to be set up with these titles here. If you want to download a copy of this, get a blank copy of this spreadsheet so you can populate it, you click right here and it'll give you a blank spreadsheet that you can populate and has all these fields up above already. I've already done that. So I got a CSV file that I'm already ready to go. So I'm going to upload the file here, and it'll say choose the file. I created this thing, uh, and let's see, it's on the desktop. It's in the downloads folder. Blank record, member CSV. This is the blank record I just downloaded here. This is the one I created here. This is the test CSV file. I'll choose that file. Okay, I'll upload the file. I got 45 names or so on the file. Okay, participants database completely, says the fields updated here. 44 records added. Now if I go to look at list participants, you'll see what I just added to the thing. These are the list. These are the list of people that I've added here. Telephone numbers. Obviously, I put all the same telephone number in. I just goofy old telephone number added it. I hope that doesn't belong to anybody. What you can do this list here is you can sort by first name, for example. I can click on first name. It'll sort by first name. I can sort by last name. I can sort by email, phone numbers, whether the membership is current or pending, membership type, date entered, today's date, and a family member. So I can sort these fields like that. I can ask it to show fields only with, you know, an email that contains some particular value in it. I don't know. Well, let me just try one here. A BRAMRETY. These are all goofy emails, so it's hard to. I'm looking below the. Okay, I'm saying here. Number of filter seeds. Now let's just try and see if it'll show me that one email, that one record with that email here. Oh, it didn't show it because I probably didn't type it right. Anyways, um, you can say doesn't contain, is greater than, is less than, is not, is. Okay, is. Okay, try that. And yeah, anyways, that did not. Oh, it's not. Okay, it showed me everybody who's not. Anyways, that doesn't matter. There are ways of filtering this thing. Believe me, it'll work. Let me clear the filter. So there's different things you can do with that. The other thing you can do once this is set up is you can I can add participants to it. So if I can manually add them, of course I could add them the way I did here, this sheet, or I can manually add them here. Here's first name, last name, current membership, pending or yes or pending, membership type, individual, family membership, family member name, phone number, email, etc. There's other fields down here that we're not using. We could use them if we wanted to. I can even add more fields. For example, we could use a photo in here if we wanted to. Hobbies, interests, and other things. We're not going to use these fields down here for now. So there you go. That's the membership database. Add participants. Manage the fields. Adding and subtracting fields. Manage list columns. What this is here is if I want to show this particular list of members on the website somewhere, I could show it on a password restricted area. Here's public list of names. I can say what fields do I want in here. For example, the list columns would contain this, but I don't want to show family member on that column. I just want to show first name, last name, email, and phone number on the list. I can do that. Or I can say, okay, I also want to show membership type and family member on that. I can do that. So that I just defining the columns on the table that's going to show up when I use what's called a short code, which is that code here in a post. So if I were to put that in a post, this table would show up. Again, down below in the admin area, this list here is this list over here. Again, it's just showing what columns I want to show here. I could put others on here if I wanted to. I don't have that right now. I can take off these columns. So it just depends. Whatever I have here in that order will show up when I click on that list there. Okay, right there, those columns there. So there you go. Manage database. And the last nice thing on this list here, at the end of the day, once I got this all set up, I made changes. At the end of the year, I can actually download a CSV file here. And it'll be called, this will be, I'll give it a new name, test. I can say download this CSV file. And what it's going to do is it's going to download, as you can see, a little file went off, download this list up here. So if I go to my downloads folder, here's the test. That's the thing I just downloaded. I can open this up now into Excel, and here it is. This is the list that we just downloaded. So now I can go back and forth between my Excel spreadsheet list and the database on site. Pretty cool. Is there anything else here? That's the import. We saw that. Manage list columns. So that's it. Just playing around with it for thoughts on how we might manage the membership database. Give that a shot.